Word on the street is that Mathew Knowles is ready to spill all the tea, and it's looking messy. Reports say he's about to leak DNA test results proving that Jay-Z has been hiding not just one, but multiple outside kids. And no, we're not just talking about Rymer Satterthwaite, who's been fighting for over 15 years to be recognized as Jay-Z's son. This time, it's about a daughter, someone else Jay-Z allegedly fathered and has kept secret. Sources claim Mathew has the receipts and might actually have solid proof linking Jay-Z to this girl, and he's not scared to expose everything. But the question is, why now? Why would Mathew Knowles, Beyoncé's own father, come for Jay-Z so hard? Well, apparently there's been bad blood between Jay-Z and Mathew for a while. According to Jaguar Wright, the tension started when Jay-Z married Beyoncé. You might think it had something to do with her young age at the time, but Jaguar says that wasn't the issue. The real reason? Power and control. Allegedly, when Beyoncé married Jay-Z, Mathew had to give up control of her career. Not long after, Jay-Z reportedly encouraged Beyoncé to cut ties with Mathew as her manager. And just like that, Mathew was out, no longer in charge of his daughter's business or career. Now, it looks like Mathew is done playing nice, and if the DNA results are real, this could blow Jay-Z's world wide open. Just how many secret kids does he have?
A business arrangement. She was a dowry. He married her and he got to have control of the Houston rap scene behind the scenes. Mathew Knowles handed it over to him, and then he daddy over, moved him out the way and took the whole for himself.
No.
They were supposed to share that. They supposed to share. But Sean Carter don't share so good. He likes to keep everything all to himself. And anything that he can't move around or move out the way, he'll just remove.
From the looks of it, Mathew Knowles has been quietly waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and it seems like now is that moment. What's interesting is how calculated this move feels. Many thought Mathew would have stepped in years ago when Rymer Satterthwaite boldly took Jay-Z to court, claiming to be his biological son. But Mathew stayed silent until now. Rymer's mother, Wanda, first filed a paternity case back in 2010. Unfortunately, it was dismissed due to jurisdiction issues. Tragically, Wanda passed away before she could refile, but she left behind a sworn statement declaring that Jay-Z was indeed Rymer's father. Since then, Rymer and his legal guardian, Dr. Lily, have been fighting relentlessly, only to be met with fierce resistance from Jay-Z's powerful legal team. Interestingly, Lily says things were civil at first. Jay-Z's in-house attorney even reached out with offers to resolve things privately. At one point, they even discussed signing Rymer to Jay-Z's label because of his musical talent. But Lily declined, saying he needed to finish high school first. Then everything changed. New lawyers stepped in, and the tone turned cold. According to Lily, this shift happened once they realized Wanda was allegedly only 16 when she got pregnant, something Jay-Z might not have known at the time. She may have told him she was older, but either way, it raised serious legal red flags. Wanda, a teenager at the time, had no way to contact Jay-Z once she became pregnant. Now, years later, Rymer's frustration is boiling over, and rightfully so. After spending most of his life trying to prove his identity and seek acknowledgement, he still feels like he's hitting a wall. Now, with Mathew stepping in, the game might finally change.
I'm not pointing no fingers. I'm just asking everybody, all the judges or anybody who's working on the case, to do what's right and do their job the correct way. Even if you overlook something or didn't see something, everybody makes mistakes, as I said before. But it's time to actually do your job and look at everything and get it correct, because you cannot use fraud to continue anything in this world. You can't use fraud to help you get forward in life. Then
it looks like Mathew Knowles has been quietly biding his time, and now he's ready to strike. But this isn't just some random moment. From the way things are unfolding, it seems Mathew has chosen the perfect time to shake things up, and Jay-Z may be at the center of a brewing storm. See, everyone thought Mathew might have spoken up back when Rymer Satterthwaite filed his paternity case against Jay-Z. Rymer's mom, Wanda, originally took Jay-Z to court in 2010, but the case was tossed due to jurisdiction issues. Sadly, Wanda passed away before she could refile, but not before leaving a sworn declaration claiming Jay-Z was Rymer's biological father. Rymir and his guardian, Dr. Lily, kept the fight going for years. According to Lily, Jay-Z initially seemed willing to resolve things privately. In fact, his in-house legal team even contacted her, discussing how to potentially bring Rymir onto Jay-Z's label due to his music talent. But Lily said no. Rymir had to finish high school first. Then, suddenly, everything changed. New lawyers stepped in, and the tone shifted completely. Lily believes the sudden change happened once Jay-Z's team realized that Wanda was allegedly only 16 when she got pregnant, a serious legal risk. Wanda might have told Jay she was older, but either way, that revelation raised the stakes. Years of legal back and forth followed, and eventually, Rymir became exhausted. But he made it clear, this wasn't about money. "I don't want a dime," Rymir said. "I just want Jay-Z to finally tell the truth." He claims to be a role model and shouts Black Lives Matter, but how can he say that if he won't even acknowledge his own child? Recently, a judge ordered Jay-Z to submit his DNA for testing. But no surprise, he fought the order. Then, out of nowhere, Rymir filed a motion to withdraw the case. No explanation, just silence. Fans were shocked and immediately started speculating, was he threatened? Paid off. The timing felt too suspicious. People believe Jay-Z knew he was the father, and that DNA results would confirm it. So instead of going public and risking humiliation, he allegedly chose to handle it quietly, away from the spotlight. That might have ended the drama if it weren't for Mathew Knowles. Word on the street is that Mathew has been sitting on some explosive receipts that allegedly prove Jay-Z is the father of another child, a daughter named Letitia Mason. Now this is where things really get wild. Letitia herself went viral last year after posting on Instagram that she's Jay-Z's daughter. Her emotional post read, "I've been quiet for far too long. Join me as I tell my story, living in the shadows as Jay-Z's daughter in a city where everyone knew the truth. I watched my mom battle multiple sclerosis, becoming bedridden while I raised 4 kids, including twins, worked 2 jobs, and went to school full-time." She also claimed to have taken an ancestry DNA test showing a 99% match to Jay-Z's family. She laid out her story in bullet points. 1. The test confirmed my connection. 2. That's why I'm coming forward. 3. My mom tried to contact Jay-Z for. Lawyers laughed at me. 5. Deadbeat dads get a pass, unless it's HOV. 6. I've carried this truth for 28 years. It's time to speak. But it didn't stop there. People who knew her and her mom started backing her claims. One commenter wrote, "If you're not from the shore, you won't get it, but we all knew Jay-Z was her father." Another person came forward saying they personally knew how Letitia's mother met Jay-Z. They described parties, late nights, drinks, smoke sessions, and how Lisa, Letitia's mom, once called Rockefeller trying to tell Jay-Z he was a dad. His team allegedly dismissed it, saying, "Do you know how many women claim Jay-Z is their baby daddy?" Fast forward to now, and rumors say Jay-Z took a very different approach to Letitia's case than he did with Rymir. Allegedly, he bought Letitia a $1.7 million mansion in exchange for her silence. Reports claim she signed a strict NDA, effectively cutting her off from speaking publicly again. And just when you think it's all settled, enter Mathew Knowles. Allegedly, Mathew somehow got his hands on a copy of Letitia's DNA results. And not just that, word is he's considering leaking them to the public. But he's playing it smart. Insiders claim he's waiting until Beyoncé wraps up her tour before dropping the bombshell out of respect, or maybe to avoid interfering with her success. But when does that tour end? All bets are off. If these rumors are true, things are about to get really messy. Jay-Z might be facing 2 public paternity scandals, and this time, there may be no way to silence them. So what do you think? Is Mathew really about to blow everything up? Did Jay-Z really try to buy silence instead of owning up to the truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to check out the next video because this story, it's far from over.